Good day, class. Ready na ba kayo? Are you ready to go from getting budol to becoming the boss? Welcome to BAMC 107, Retail Management, Week 1. Today, we are decoding the strategy, data, and drama behind everything we buy. Spoiler alert, retail is just selling stuff, but with a bit of ganap and a lot of data. Sino dito yung may parating na sa Shopee ngayon? Amin na. Who here has a to receive item on Shopee right now? Confess. Let's get started. What's the ganap for today? We're going to break down the course structure, define what retail management actually is, and recognize the rules of the game. You'll be analyzing real stores and online shops, not just memorizing definitions. Connect to their experience. You already interact with retail every day. This course helps you see it from the manager's side. Objective number 5 is optional, but highly recommended, especially if you want to impress your parents with a real business career plan. If you can do all 5, congratulations, you're basically a retail ninja in training. Check your starting stats, guys. Course code, BAMC107. 3 units. Prerequisites, wala. Meaning kahit di ka pa marunong mag-compute ng sukli, welcome ka dito. Meaning even if you don't know how to calculate change yet, you're welcome here. You're already here, so let's make it count. Hybrid mode means you'll get the best of both worlds, face-to-face vibes and the comfort of attending class in your pajamas, at least from the waist down. Just make sure your mic is off if you're ordering food while I'm lecturing. Ha? Wag niyo akong inggitin. Don't make me jealous. We will explain key retail concepts, formats, and environments, break down retail strategy, merchandise, pricing, and locations. If you ever wanted a reason to critique your favorite mall store, CO3 officially gives you permission, as long as you do it with data. Course outcome 4 is where ye become the what-if person. What if we move this shelf? What if we change the price? What if we add free shipping? By the end, you'll be able to look at a store or online shop and say, here's what's working, here's what's not, and here's what I would do differently. Think of this course like a retail loyalty program. We start at Step 1, understand the basics, move to Step 2, analyze, strategy and pricing, Step 3, evaluate, store ops, and finally Step 4, create. Sa dulo, gold member na kayo sa retail management. By the end, you'll be gold members in retail management. How do we earn XP? We have assignments for the basics, case papers for analytics, and a midterm exam in Week 5. We end with a massive Week 11 capstone clearance event. Think of the capstone project as your final boss fight. Pero walang respawn point dito. So galingan nyo, but there's no respawn point here, so do your best. Survival rules time. Attendance is green light, red light. Attend your classes because bawal ang ghosting, disappearing without notice. Exceeding 20% or 9 hours of absences is an automatic failure. Treat your attendance like a limited edition sneaker drop. Don't miss out. Wag niyo akong isinson sa class. Kung mawawala kayo, magpaalam naman. Now let's talk AI. Red prohibited, all exams. Amber assisted, assignments and case papers, but you must disclose your prompts. Green integrated, specific tasks where we use AI as a professional tool. Build your trust points now. Cheating won't help you run a store tomorrow. Remember, ChatGPT might be smart, but it doesn't have your aura or personality. Use it. Don't let it replace you. How do we avoid getting banned? Honesty and respect are key. Violations lead to failed marks or even dismissal. Integrity is like a store's reputation. Once it's Sira, it's hard to fix. Think of academic integrity like a store loyalty program. You build trust points over time. Cheating might get you a good grade today, but it won't help you when you're the manager and your store is bleeding money. What exactly is retail? It's the activities involved in selling goods directly to the final consumer for personal use. If you've ever bought mobile load, midnight snacks, or new shoes online, congratulations. You've been doing retail research all your life. Sari stores are the original convenience stores, open late, no lines, and the owner knows your family's entire snack history. If you bought milk tea earlier today, you just participated in a retail transaction. Cheers to that personal use calorie intake. Retail is a field where you can start small and end up running the whole show. You coordinate a complex web to get a product into a customer's hands. Reality check. Is a wholesaler a retailer? Hindi po sir. Wholesalers sell to businesses. Retailers sell to you. From small stores to TikTok shop, if it goes to the consumer, it's retail. From Billy na po kayo to I am the CEO, reach for the stars. Product variety in supermarkets, store location near transport, online delivery options. Link to BBA disciplines, marketing, operations, finance, strategy. Retail managers are like backstage DJs. If retail were a relationship, retail management is the one who plans the date, picks the restaurant, checks the budget, and makes sure everyone gets home safely. What you see as a customer is well-lit shelves and friendly staff. What I see, beneath the surface, retail management is the planning, organizing, and controlling that makes the sale happen. Retail managers are like DJs. They choose the playlist, set the volume, and make sure the crowd has a good time. Para silang mga magulang, mukhang chill, pero sa likod, pagod na sa pagbudget. Why should we care? Retail is the backbone of the Philippine economy. It's a major source of jobs, from cashiers to data analysts. The competition isn't just about price anymore. It's a battleground for convenience and vibe. Sa Pilipinas, if you can survive the weekend mall crowd, you can survive almost anything. Retail keeps the world spinning and keeps our wallets empty during the 11/11 sale.
Watch how an e-commerce operations work in real life. What activities do you see that a manager has to control?
Who plays in this universe? Regulators like DTI, manufacturers, and service providers. Retailers are like the group project leader. Everyone depends on them, and if something goes wrong, everyone asks, "Ano nangyari?" If retail were a telenovela, this slide is the family tree. Complicated, but once you get it, everything makes sense. Now look at the retail ecosystem orchestrator. Retailers are the conductors of the orchestra. They coordinate with manufacturers, producers, and wholesalers, final consumers, logistics, tech, and payments. Regulators like DTI, BSP, and SEC. If the logistics fails, the whole song is out of tune. And if the DTI steps in, the concert is canceled. So you have to orchestra and fulfill perfectly. Where does the magic happen? Department stores, wide variety, like SM, Robinsons, Trinoma, etc. Specialty stores, narrow focus like Watson's. Supermarkets, food and essentials like Pure Gold. E-commerce, the infinite aisle like Lazada and Shopee. Specialty stores are where you go for one thing but come out with 10. It's a trap, but a very organized one. Department stores, where you go in for one item and come out with 3 bags and a slight credit card panic. Convenience stores, for when you need snacks at 2 a.m. and your future self will deal with the consequences. What's the loot from today? Retail is selling. Management is the master plan. This course equips you to analyze these systems and avoid credit card panic by understanding the strategy. If you remember only one thing, retail is not just selling stuff. It's selling stuff with a plan. In short, we're here to learn how the Add to Cart button actually works in the real world. The future is omni-channel. It's a mix of physical experience and digital speed running as a single organism. The modern manager manages the ecosystem, not just a store. It's like having a crush who is sweet in person and replies to your chats fast. The complete package.
No question is too basic, unless your question is, do we have to attend class? Then the answer is yes, and also, please go back and see policy about ghosting once again. If you think of a question later, please send it via email or LMS. I promise I don't bite, unlike some retail managers during peak season.